how'd we pick up the celebrity?
Busted out same time we did. Pilot seems useful.
They locked you up in the same iron cloud as this riffraff?
I'm no different.
Not one step further. See what we've got. 5 integrated outlaws.
Sir, have you got weapons and shelter in there? Maybe you could give us a chance to rest.
We may have more of interest to you than guns.
Grav cycles? A working grav cycle.
You know how fond I am of you, Romer. But I'm running out of patience. I'm offering you true freedom in service of a higher calling. Join the Rayon. Let your eyes see red.
I've seen what you call freedom. Not interested.
This is it, team. If we want to have a resistance tomorrow, we have to bring it all today.
Anything to add, Romer?
Don't die.
Take care of this crew.
Desperados 3 is a real-time tactical stealth game. In this prequel to the beloved Desperados franchise, you will lead your gang on a glorious Wild West adventure and visit many iconic places like the forbidding mountains of Colorado, the bug-infested swamps of Louisiana, and the windswept deserts of Mexico. You will also get to experience the origin story of John Cooper and the rest of his gang. Now, let me make the introductions. The leader of the group is Cooper, a drifter and gunslinger who can kill quietly with a knife or take out multiple foes with his 2 revolvers. Strongman Hector carries a giant bear trap and can slay the toughest opponents with his trusty axe. Doc McCoy, cold-blooded bounty hunter, likes to be methodical, using lures, knockout gas, and his buntline special to take out his enemies from a distance without making much noise. Kate can fool the enemy with the right outfit and kill discreetly with her hidden gun. Isabel uses jinxes and poison darts to manipulate and control the enemy's minds. And there are a lot of enemies. In Desperados 3, you are always outnumbered, but you will quickly learn to read situations. By displaying the view cone of your enemy, you can check precisely what they can see. By crouching, the dark area can be passed through safely. But if you stand up or enter the bright area of the view cone, the enemy will start to detect you. The view cone will then fill up with yellow. If you manage to escape in time, they won't see you, and everything will be fine. But when the view cone turns red, things will get hot. The enemy will call for help, triggering the alarm, which means everybody in the area will start hunting you. And as if this wasn't enough, the alarm also triggers reinforcements who will come rushing out of guardhouses. If you manage to hide from the hunting party, the search will stop after a while, but the reinforcements will stay and patrol the area. In Desperados 3, you have to think before you act. Simply running blindly into situations won't get you far. This is why quick saving and quick loading is an essential part of the gameplay. It gives you the opportunity to try out different strategies when approaching the enemy. But now, let's see how we can use our gang's skills to show the enemy who's boss. Whenever you encounter a new group of bad guys, placing your gang in safe observation spots saves you from being surprised by patrols. You will quickly get a sense of blind spots or weaknesses in their routine. There are always a multitude of options for how to use different skills, allowing you to take out the enemy one by one. A very simple example would be Cooper's coin distraction trick that allows Doc to make that guard disappear. After you take out a guard, don't forget to hide the body. Dead or tied up enemies will also trigger the alarm if they are found by their buddies. There are many ways to get rid of your victims, like dragging them into bushes, throwing them down cliffs, leaving them in shallow water, or hiding them in a wardrobe.
Any trouble? Nope, nothing.
Most of your enemies are not stupid, though. Patrols will start looking for missing friends.
Are you hiding from me?
Poncho guards are smarter and more disciplined, so they cannot be fooled that easily. Guard dogs may have a shorter view cone, but they will sniff you out even in the best hiding places. And the elite long coats only fall victim to the most sophisticated plans. Or Hector's huge axe. Another great way to take out your enemies without raising the alarm is to utilize environmental hazards. Smash your enemies with a loaded crane. Make them jump on the love train. Or give them a free ride in a minecart. If an enemy gets killed by accident while his friends are watching, they won't raise the alarm, since they don't suspect that you caused it. You can also choose to go full stealth and succeed without killing anyone at all. By using your knockout and tie-up skills, you can complete most missions without a single murder. But if you decide to permanently rid a whole town of bad guys, that's fine too. Should you run out of patience with one of the more brutal puzzles, you can turn the game into a tactical shooter. If you play it smart, you can get loud and use your guns to fight your enemies. Just make sure you keep an eye on your ammunition and the cooldown time of your skills. And there's one more thing you'll need. When you activate Showdown mode, the whole game pauses. This gives you time to react if something didn't go as planned. Showdown mode is your best friend if you want to get everything out of Desperados 3. Instead of loading a save game, you now have the means to get through hairy situations, even when the alarm has already been raised. And if you think pausing the game is too lily-livered for you, you can turn it off in the options menu. More often, you will use Showdown mode for planning complex actions. You can give each of your gang members a distinct command, which they will then execute simultaneously. This gives you the opportunity to take down multiple enemies at once, even when they watch each other closely. That said, you can also use Showdown mode to elevate your gun skills to the next level. Here, you can combine the pause feature with the planning feature so you can play out tactical shootouts. Coordinate your attacks, draw attention away from your friends, and play cat and mouse while your guns reload. Whatever your approach is, just make sure that in the end, no enemy is left to tell anyone what hit them. Desperados 3 launches on June 16, 2020 for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC.
Your efforts have landed us here, my faithful friend. The temple is complete, and we are about to embark upon our greatest exploit.
You're in for one hell of a ride.
Hey everyone, it's Jim Vasella, aka Jim Turn, and I'm pleased to take you through this official look at the Command & Conquer Remastered Collection, featuring the complete games of Tiberian Dawn and Red Alert, along with their 3 expansion packs. Released in 1995, Command & Conquer defined the RTS genre.
But we need your help now.
Today, I'm going to take you through the complete package that players will experience, from the gameplay to cinematics, music collaborations, and bonus features. But let's start with the community's incredible support.
Nice job.
In addition to the amazing teams at Petroglyph Games and Lemon Sky Studios, including some of the key members of the original Westwood team, we knew we couldn't remaster these iconic games without you, the community. On day 1 of the project, we publicly reached out to the community for your feedback. We formed a community council who has had 24-hour direct access to the development team throughout the entire project, and some community members have even created some of the key content that will be in the final game.
I hope I can trust you with this.
C&C and Red Alert have been fully remastered to run at a beautiful 4K resolution. Every unit and structure has been rebuilt. We've even created a feature in solo mode, allowing you to toggle between the legacy and remastered graphics in real time. In addition to the over 100 original campaign missions, we've also included the Spec Ops missions from the console versions and other secret treats. Based on community feedback, we've completely overhauled the sidebar UI and created new flows for mission selection, controls, hotkeys, and much more. C&C's signature full-motion video cinematics have all been upscaled in resolution and feature newly remastered sound for the optimal experience.
You're the new addition to the Brotherhood.
In addition to the campaigns, the multiplayer has been entirely rebuilt for a modern experience. Choose from custom games or 1v1 quick match, all with an ELO-based matchmaking system and in-game leaderboard. The C&C and Red Alert soundtracks are legendary, and there was only one person who could remaster them with justice, the original composer, Frank Klepacki. Frank has remastered over 7 hours of music, including hidden and unreleased tracks from the original games. As a special highlight, the collection also includes over 20 face-melting tracks newly recorded by Frank Klepacki and the Tiberian Sons.
Tiberian Sun has risen!
Your entire soundtrack can then be customized via the enhanced in-game jukebox. We've also jam-packed the remastered collection with a ton of bonus features and content. For the complete list of features, be sure to check out our website at commandandconquer.com. We can't wait to see you on the battlefield, but for now, I'll simply leave you with this.
Welcome back, Commander.
That camera's still running.